Ready for a little armchair travel. Today we're headed to Ireland, the cliffs of Moher specifically. And we're using the Love Ireland travel newsletter as our guide.
Perfect for a deep dive.
So we'll help you get prepped for a visit, but also give you some more general Ireland tips along the way.
Right.
Like always, we're taking you beyond just reading the newsletter. So let's jump in.
Sounds good.
Okay, Love Ireland has this whole section on the cliffs of Moher. What jumped out at you?
Well, the weather is definitely something to be aware of.
Oh, yeah.
They say it's super unpredictable, so definitely pack layers.
Yeah, like they even say unpredictable as a leprechaun's mood.
I love that.
Yeah, and that's so true. You could be enjoying sunshine one minute and then battling a crazy wind the next.
For sure.
And you know how important it is to get a clear view?
Absolutely.
They suggest thinking about when you visit because certain times of year are better for that, so you can capture those epic photos.
Makes sense. And they also mention that the cliffs are really accessible.
Oh, yeah.
Options for different mobility levels.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's great, making sure everyone can experience this natural wonder.
Definitely. And there was this great member tip from Mary Sears that I thought was worth highlighting. She's all about renting a car when you visit.
Oh, yeah, Mary's tip. I remember that.
She thinks it's the best way to really explore Ireland. Like, discover those cute little towns and hidden gems you'd miss on a tour.
Exactly. Plus, you can go at your own pace. And she even says to chat with locals in those towns.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine getting authentic recommendations on the best pub for live music, or a family-run place with incredible food.
Yeah, that's the best way to discover those local favorites.
Totally. Now, alongside the cliffs of Moher, Love Ireland suggests adding Bunratty Castle to your itinerary. They even mention private tours from Cork that combine the two spots.
Sounds efficient.
Very. And they really make Bunratty Castle sound intriguing. What is it about this particular castle?
Oh, yeah. What makes it so special? I guess that's the fun part of a deep dive. It always leaves you wanting to learn more.
It definitely does.
So Bunratty Castle, it's pretty amazing, actually. It goes all the way back to the 15th century, and it's been restored, like really meticulously, to give you this real glimpse into medieval life.
Oh, wow. So you can actually step back in time.
Yeah, pretty much. They say you can explore the Great Hall Walk through the bedchambers. They're all furnished. And even climb the towers for these panoramic views of the countryside.
Okay, I'm sold.
Okay.
That's going on the must-see list.
Yeah.
And it works out perfectly because Love Ireland mentioned you can combine it with the cliffs of Moher on a tour.
Yeah, exactly. Super efficient.
Love that. Now let's get back to the newsletter for a few more quick insights.
Okay, sounds good. I'll take the lead on this one. So Love Ireland shares this interesting fact about Guinness. Apparently, there's a plastic widget in every can.
Wait, what? A plastic thing? What for?
Well, it's all about creating that creamy head that Guinness is famous for. You know, that cascading effect?
Yeah.
So the widget releases nitrogen as you pour, which makes it smoother, more velvety.
Huh. The things you learn, I'll never look at a can of Guinness the same way again.
Yeah. And for all the golf lovers out there, Love Ireland says Galway has some incredible golf courses.
Oh, wow. I can just picture myself teeing off with the Atlantic Ocean as the backdrop.
Beautiful. And speaking of regions to explore, they also mention County Tipperary, which is supposed to be full of history and natural beauty.
I don't actually know much about Tipperary. What makes it so special?
Well, it's home to the Rock of Cashel, which is this dramatic limestone rock formation with a medieval cathedral and a round tower right on top.
Wow, a cathedral on a rock. That's something else.
Yeah, and it represents like centuries of Irish history, from early Christianity to these medieval power struggles. And then nearby there's Lough Derg, one of Ireland's largest lakes. It's known for being super tranquil, and it has this spiritual significance too.
Okay, Tipperary is officially on my radar. Now, it sounds like the perfect mix of history, nature, and maybe even a little bit of peace and quiet.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And that's what's so great about Ireland.
Yeah.
It offers something for everyone, from those rugged coastlines to peaceful lakes and ancient castles.
True. But speaking of weather, there's one more thing from Love Ireland that caught my eye. They mentioned that an Arctic blast is expected to hit Ireland this month.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
An Arctic blast in Ireland. That's not exactly what I had in mind for a relaxing vacation. What do they suggest?
Well, they just stress how important it is to check the forecast and pack accordingly.
Makes sense.
So warm layers, waterproof gear, maybe even gloves and a hat wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, better to be prepared than freezing in your sandals. Now, on a lighter note, remember those experiences likely to sell out that Love Ireland mentioned?
Oh, yeah.
Did they give any hints about what they are?
Well, they do, but only for their premium subscribers.
Ah, smart marketing. They
Yeah.
definitely know how to keep us intrigued.
For sure. So thinking about your trip, what are your main takeaways?
I'm definitely feeling more prepared for the cliffs of Moher
Yeah.
now. Like, packing layers is a must,
Yeah.
especially with that Arctic blast they're predicting.
Yeah, good idea. It's better to be safe than sorry.
Yeah.
And don't forget what we were saying about the time of year.
Right. Picking the right season for those clear views.
Exactly. So you can get those postcard perfect pictures.
And I'm totally convinced about renting a car now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exploring those small towns,
Yeah.
chatting with the locals. It just seems like the best way to see the real Ireland.
I think so too. There's something special about those off the beaten path discoveries.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Bunratty Castle is officially on my itinerary now.
Awesome.
A 15th century castle, walking through history. I mean, come on.
It's pretty incredible. And those views from the towers are something else.
Now I'm even more curious about those experiences likely to sell out.
Yeah, me too.
I guess I'll have to do some digging. Or maybe consider that premium subscription.
Maybe. That's part of the fun though, right?
True. True. It's all part of the adventure.
Exactly. Planning and researching and uncovering those hidden gems.
Well, I guess this is just the beginning of the deep dive.
Yeah, maybe we can do a follow-up after you've explored some of those sellout experiences.
I'd love that. That's a great idea.
Yeah.
But for now, I think we've covered a lot. So to all our listeners, if you're planning a trip to Ireland, remember a little prep work goes a long way. Do your research, pack those layers, and be ready for anything.
Yeah, embrace the unexpected.
Great advice. Thanks for all the insights.
Of course, happy travels, everyone.
And happy travels to you too.